Let me just make sure. It say that we're live. Let me just go on here and make sure.
Where's my... Oh, jeez. Oh, there it is.
I don't know if we're live yet, but I just want to, let's see. I'm going to go to my channel. Yep, we're live. There's 2 people watching. Okay, so hi. Let's see. I'll go to my channel. I'm checking to make sure we're live. Back with another video. Back with another video. Hey, what's up? What's going on? I'm coming at you real quick with another video. I have 2 of my subscribers, my family, my sisters, you know, right here with me. Hey, Cass, was girl, I see you in a long time, like a long time. I got Stephanie and Tiffany. Okay, I'm just having a conversation with them. You know, we're gonna just talk about our Sisterlock experience. I'm not gonna talk about mine because you already know mine. Y'all probably tired of hearing mine. So I'm gonna let these ladies introduce themselves, and then they can talk to you about their Sisterlock journey. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, please pop them down, and let's get this party started.
All right. Hello, my name is Tiffany.
And hi, my name is Stephanie.
Stephanie, you're gonna go first, right?
Yes, I can. I most definitely can. I actually started my journey October 2016. October 15th, 2016 was the first day that I have gotten my Sisterlocks installed. Um, had a lovely Sisterlock consultant. Love her. She live in Atlanta. I'm in Ohio. Yes, I drove 6.5, almost 7 hours to get my hair done. It was well worth it. The $700 was well worth it. So, my story is that, after 6 months going back and forth, driving back and forth to Atlanta, I had to come back here to Ohio where I live, to basically, going to different people for my retightenings. And ever since I found someone here in Ohio, they did my retightenings. Well, some did I have a 3-point rotation. Some of them did 4-point rotations, and also the 2 people who I went to here in Ohio, they are not on the sisterlocks.com website. So always remember, never use anyone that is not on that site. I do understand that people who are on that site, they cannot do an awesome job as well too. But just make sure, because if anything happens to your locks, you are able to call corporate, which is in San Diego, California, and you report them. If they mess up your hair, you think your locks are not right, or not if you think your locks are not right, or you think that you think that they didn't do a good job on your locks, you make sure you call. I absolutely had to advise you guys, please call the corporate office. If they not on that website and you let them do your hair, your Sisterlocks, there's nothing they can do about it. You won't get your money back. But my story is that I left the two women here, and also the one lady I went to before I even got my establishment here in Ohio. Before I went to Atlanta, I asked for a portfolio. She said she'd been doing it for 16 years, but she can only produce, I would say, between 15 to 20 photos of her work. I wasn't pleased with that. That's why I didn't go to her. So I started going back and forth to Chicago, getting my hair, retightening back and forth, back and forth. Yes, sometimes I did go 8, 10 weeks, 12 weeks out. Yes, I did. And don't do that. That's one thing I can tell you. Do not go over 8 weeks, over 8 weeks of your retightening, because what happened is that your hair, when you when you go that long without getting your hair retightening, you're going to pay the regular price as if you get when you get your when you get at the regular price as an installation. I'm just letting you guys know that. So I kept asking my consultant, hey, I'm not feeling my sister locks. They don't. I feel like they don't feel good. They don't look good. Um, and all she kept telling me, oh, your sister, oh, your hair is healthy. Your hair is healthy. But for when I look at myself in the mirror and I look at my hair, it's just it was horrible. It was the Sister Locks shampoo, clarifying shampoo doesn't work for me. I cannot speak for everybody else who has Sister Locks, but the Sister Locks shampoo works for me. So whatever that's in that shampoo, I was allergic to. I had to be allergic to it because it just gave me really bad. My scalp was itching so bad. So that being said, my locks were skinny lump, right? And it had holes in my locks. I had holes in my locks. That was terrible. And plus also like a white residue. Now, from the time I got my sister locks done, it got my installation to April of last year, 2018, my hair was excessively dry and they were breaking off. So as when you get your establishment for the journey that I've been through, that I went through, I'm not using a Sister Lock shampoo anymore. You can use other type of clearing fine shampoo. Just make sure it is clear and uh, not any creamy substance. You can put oil at your first when you get your hair established. You can put some type of oil on there, but just make sure you put at the tips of your fingers and just rub through your scalp, right? That's what you're going to have to do. um, Also, I end up getting my sister locks cut off. I just cut my sister locks off last year in September and starting all over again, and getting ready to become a sister lock consultant. So that being said, yes, I was very disappointed in my journey. I embraced it, but I was disappointed because I didn't have, my sister like consultant in Chicago didn't tell me, what I needed to do to bring my hair back to life. All she was just doing, just getting my money. I was just giving her, what have you. I was just giving her the money that I needed to give to her, but she wasn't telling me, giving any type of feedback or what I needed to do to take care of my locks. I was pissed off at that point. So, you guys do what you have to do. If you have to take that retightening class, even if go on YouTube, you see, people that know how to do the 4 point or the 3 point rotation, by all means. But far as for me, I'm just a true believer of me taking a retightening class, pay my $250 and just go and take the retightening class. That is very helpful because you're gonna get that training for your hair type, for whatever rotation that your consultant would give you. Whatever your rotation is, they're going to give you the information and they're going to show you how to retighten your hair, period. Just make sure you find a really, really good consultant because there are some good ass consultants out there. No, hands down. There are some good. If you have to travel, even if you have to go travel to get your sister locks installed, do it. Do it. There's nothing wrong with that. If you got to take the plane, do it. I'm not saying go 300 miles out the way. I'm not saying go, not 600, 800 miles out the way. But sometimes you have to drive outside your facility, outside your city to find a consultant. But if you cannot find a consultant in your area, like within, I would say within 2 or 3 hours within your area, don't get sister locks. Because if you do get them, take the sister lock retightening class. That's all I have to tell you. Take it, because you know what, I started off with 5 to 6 inches of hair. I was at 11 inches last year before I cut off my sister locks. I had 11 inches.
Mm.
So yeah, that's my story, and I'm just going to. So now when I get I'm going to get my sister locks again. I'm going to get them reestablished um, in March of this year, and I know what to do the next time around when I get my sister locks installed, because I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna go by what they tell me to do. You know, it's my hair. If you know your hair, do what's right for your hair, period. Because it doesn't work for everybody. The consultant would tell you, don't put nothing in your hair. Don't put nothing. Yes, do not put anything that's creamy. Yes, I do. Don't do. But if you know your hair, do what you have to do to take care of your sister locks. Never go outside 8 weeks and not getting your sister locks retightening, because guess what? You're going to be spending another eight, four, five, $600 getting your hair done. Because a lot of consultants are not going to take anyone whose hair you go to them for 12. You know, you haven't gotten your retightening for 12 weeks. They're not going to take you. They refuse to. You
Okay,
have to
so
maintain them. Go
what
ahead.
was your experience with um because you just said that if you go too long, a consultant would charge you a certain amount. Was that something that you experienced? Because that might not be for every consultant.
Um, yeah, well, no, I have not. Luckily, I have not experienced that because I never did go out 12 weeks. I may go out maybe 9 weeks or 10 weeks. And, so though I never made it to 12 weeks, but I do know the consultants who I come in contact with, they are in Chicago. That's where I'm from. I was born and raised there. They If you go out for a long period of time, 12 weeks out, 12 weeks or more, they are going to charge you the same amount of money as if you paying for installation.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, well let's have Tiffany kind of share her story a little bit.
Okay, my story. I was installed with my sister locks in February of last year, the 23rd and 24th of last year, and my experience and to tell everybody, always have a backup plan as far as the sister lock consultant, because you never know what might happen.
Hmm.
I had the best consultant in the whole wide world, but I was not prepared about her leaving. So you gotta have a backup plan. You never know. So my consultant left in December, and I had to find somebody real quick. So I went on the consultant, went under the Sisterlock website, and try to find someone in my area. Well, everybody that was in my area, there was only one person that was in my area that was close by. That was an hour and so many minutes away. Then there was one that was 2 hours away. I went to the 2 hour one away. I went to the 2 hours away. So I was like, I want to see a new scenery. I want to see a different, I like to travel. We like to travel, and that's like I don't want to go to Memphis just this at this moment. I want to try a different scenery, and that's the reason why I also took that spot. So we went and checked her out and everything, and I got my hair done. She's very thorough. She's good. But ain't nobody's gonna be just like your consultant because you get so spoiled by your consultant. But she's good, but not like my consultant. But then I called and got in touch with the one that was closer to me, the one that I had chose, that I did go by. That was 2 hours away. She's booked for the year. There's a lot going on. She's got a lot going on, and you have to deal with other people's scheduling, and it's a lot, and you're like, gosh, you gotta deal with other people's different rules and regulations and all that. And I'm pretty much I'm simple, but I'm not used to all these different changes and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's just one certain way. I'm just a certain, I don't know how to explain it. Just one way, just this it. But
Hmm.
anyway, it's all these different changes and stuff. Um, so I got a hold of the other guy, and he's a teacher full time. During the part time, he does Sisterlock. Okay, so he's willing to squeeze me in within 6 weeks. He's got a couple of installations that he's got to do, and all that. But he's willing to squeeze me in, and he don't want me to wait no 8 weeks. He wants me to come in within 6 weeks. He says we don't need to wait no 8 weeks. So the other lady was like, yeah, 8 weeks is fine and all of that. But no, he's like, we ain't gonna wait no 8 weeks because I try to, he said, I try to stay in within the 4 to 6 week margin. That'll be less money for you to have to pay out. Try to stay in everybody's budget and all that. And I like that, you know what I'm saying? So that was pretty good. Um,
Okay. Do you mind sharing how much the cost of your installation is? How long you had your sister locks? How much you pay for reties? All that.
okay. I paid I paid over $500 for my installation. I didn't pay for it. My husband paid for it. He paid for it. So yeah, he's all for it, what I'm saying. So he paid for the installation. That was over $500. I didn't have a fee for my consultation. Um, what else? I
Retie.
the
Jerome, can you
reties.
please share
When I had my consultant, the one I had, my reties were $75. She
Oh,
charged
that's not bad.
$75,
That's
and
not
she was yeah, and she finished within 2.5 to 3 hours.
bad. Okay.
Okay.
That's the songs I had as far as my hair, you
So,
know.
Miss Tiffany, so your retighteners were $75 an hour?
Mm, no, I really I don't know. I guess it was.
No, or was it a flat rate
Or
of
was
It
it a
was just a
flat
75?
rate?
flat rate. It was just $75.
Oh, okay,
That's what it
okay,
was. That's
okay,
what she charged me, 75. She did my hair. When she did my hair, it was between 2.5 to 3 hours. And she
okay,
charged me $75.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
she had
Okay.
charged me 75.
Okay.
Cause she
Okay.
was, and she didn't, she worked on people's, uh, budget. You know what I'm saying? She worked with people.
Mhm.
She went out to
Okay.
get people.
Mhm.
Cause she had a
Okay.
good paying job. You know what I'm saying? So she
Mhm.
wasn't trying to buy nobody.
Mhm.
Okay. Stephanie, what about you? How much was your installation and how much did you pay for your reties?
My installation, I had 5 to 6 inches. I paid 700 for the installation, and my retightings were with my consultant in Atlanta. Hers was 135, I think, for a flat rate for the up to the first 3 hours. But when I went to Chicago, my consultant in Chicago was charging me 35 an hour, where she was done retightening my hair in 2 hours.
Okay. Wow, that's a big difference.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely, it was. But yeah, sometimes, we just have to make sure, and that driving back and forth back home, I was doing it all the time, and also too, when you get your retightening, make sure, because a lot of people, I couldn't go, I have to actually, I went every 6 to 8, between 6 to 8 weeks, right? So you want to make sure that your consultant do not retighten your locks too tight, because what happens, let me tell you what happens. You guys
Hmm.
know those little white bulbs that sticks out of your sister locks around the nape area of your sister locks? Those are shedded hairs. It can be also from them, your consultant retightening your hair too tight as well too, or you're pulling too tight on your sister locks when you're actually doing your updos and things like that. So you want to make sure that, in how you can do that, you can have your consultant to say, hey, you can tell your consultant, can you, around that nape part of my hair, can you, just do a couple of rotations instead of full rotation. When they do the full rotation, it gets real tight. So those little bulbs are coming from out of your follicles. That's what that
Yeah, hair
is.
follicles. Yeah.
Yeah, so Yeah, you want to make sure you don't have your consultant retighten your hair, and also make sure you don't do too much. Stay out of your hair. Stay out. So you get your installation. You want to always just make sure you stay out of your hair. Don't constantly, keep putting your hands in your hair too when you get your installation. After you get your installation, because you want to make sure your hair flourish. My cousin, she has sister locks. She never did mess with her hair, and she always went and got her retightens every 6 to 8 weeks. And I'm gonna tell you, her sister locks are the bomb. They all the same size, all uniform, from the base to the tip, all the same
Now, when
size.
did you cut? When did you cut your locks?
I cut my locks. Let me see. It was September. The end of September is when I cut my locks.
And how long did you have them?
I had my sister locks for it was close. It was close to, or was it October? It was almost. I no, I got them cut in October. It was almost 2 years. November the 12th would have been my 2 year anniversary of 2008. Would
Mm.
have been my 2 year anniversary. You know, I,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, wait. I just got two questions that people popped up on there. Cass was, I don't know if you're still up in here. She asked about a brand of shampoo to use because she said the Sister Lock shampoo is not working for her. Um, if your consultant didn't like, I guess, mention to you a good shampoo or like suggest to you a good shampoo, I know a lot of people are using the Suave shampoo, um, clarifying Suave, the Dollar Holla shampoo. Some people use like the Trader Joe's shampoo. So you could just ask your consultant about some shampoos to use, or you can try some shampoos and see what works for you. That's the best advice I can give on that.
Hmm.
And then the next person, Justice for All, said, I'm at 3 months install. No, yeah, at 9 weeks searching for someone to do my retie because my consultant is upset. I canceled my Christmas weekend appointment. Family issues. Now I'm back to square one, no callbacks. So my advice for that is just start looking on the website or start talking to people that have sister locks and see people who have in your area. You can go on Sister Locker TV, the new Facebook group that we just started, and you can ask some questions. Also, you can go on Sister Locker and Loving It. I still use that page as a tool or whatever,
Hmm.
and see if that help. I don't know. I really don't know. I hope that you find somebody for backup, and that's why I do say, like, when you first start your journey, to have like a consultant sitting on the shelf, just waiting for you to call, just right there.
Absolutely.
Have a
Absolutely.
backup consultant right away.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Is there anything else that either one of you want to share? We can keep going.
Just
Um,
go ahead, Tiffany, Miss Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I also wanted to put out there to people, um, when you, yeah, just don't manipulate your hair so much. Try not to do all that manipulation. My hair looks like it's a hot mess right now, but I don't do too much to it.
Your hair
I
do not
do,
look a hot mess.
Right.
yeah, it
It
really
does not look
does
a hot mess.
because
It look
it looks
good.
better than what it usually do, but it looks better than what I usually do. I mean, I can do it better. I mean, right now it don't look the way I usually have it fixed, but I mean, I try not to do too much to it at all that manipulating, because when you get to messing with it and playing with it, it disturbs the process of whatever it's going through, whatever it might be doing, because you can see each day, you can look at it and you can see the process of what it might be doing. Like every other day, you might see something different than what you done seen the day before or 3 days before. Be like, I didn't see that the other day, because I start seeing different stuff in it, and I'd be like, okay, you can pretty much watch it. You can watch it. Don't mess with it. If you messing with it every day, you're gonna miss something. So try not to do so much to your hair and manipulate
Hmm.
it so much. That way you can see the process and the progress of your hair. That's one of the advices I like to give people.
Yep,
Okay,
absolutely. And
before you go, Stephanie, I just want to say if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. And if you're on this live right now, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate y'all coming on here tonight, listening to these beautiful ladies' stories. And if you have some questions for them or for myself, make sure you drop it down in the comments. Love to hear from you. Okay, Stephanie.
oh, okay. So, what I'm about to say. Also, too, I think that with us having our sister locks, we don't realize, we don't pay attention when Miss Tiffany mentioned about the manipulation. You just constantly manipulating your, always in your hair all the time. That will, I'm trying to think. That will actually mess up. It won't mess up your locks, but it it will. I can't get it out, but it has something to do with your locks and how they grow. How they're growing, because there's four stages. You have four stages there's four stages of how your locks are going to go, because you have your locks intertwined with one another, right? So
Hmm.
you want to see the overall process of your how your sister locks are growing. And when you
Hmm.
have too much, if you constantly playing your hair all the time, you know what, your locks can break. You can also have, you can put holes in your locks, and stay away from them barber pins. Do not put barber pins in your sister locks, as you would put holes in your locks as well too by doing that as well. So it's not a good thing. Um, I didn't use I didn't use barber pins in my hair, so that was a good thing for me. So
Let me just make one comment about the bobby pins. Okay, so if you watch my videos, like I do styling videos, you already know that I do styling videos.
mhm,
When I use my bobby pins,
mhm.
I make sure that they're open. I don't just stick them through my locks. So I open up the bobby pin. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you keep talking. I'm gonna get a bobby pin so I can show.
Okay. So yeah, so the thing is that, I've been through my journey. I know what's what, but I can't speak for everybody, and everybody here may be different. Also, too, that itchy scalp. I don't know, Miss Tiffany, if you have actually got the itchy scalp and the flakiness, right?
No, I never did get that.
Okay, I had actually have gotten that. But anybody that's going through that itchy scalp, flaky, scalp thing, I think one thing, there is certain type of oils that get rid of that dandruff. I'll figure that out, and I will give the information to Nita. So that's what I
Okay.
would do, because there are certain type of oils that you can mix together that would get rid of that flaky scalp, that flaky dry dandruff. And
Hmm.
yeah, this oil gets rid of it. I don't use that sea breeze, that ocean, that sea breeze. I can't use that. I used that for about a week, and it was just drying up my scalp. And then the next
Yeah.
following week, I'll have, my scalp will be flaky. I
Yeah.
couldn't use that.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
you got something to say about that, Tiffany?
I was just I heard a lot of people saying they use witch hazel and sea breeze, but I thank God that I did not have to go through that process with the itchy scalp and all that. Never had that, or the flakes. I'm glad. I'm glad I hadn't had one thing. I went through it.
you didn't want to have
So,
it neither.
I
right.
never went through it. Never went through it. Yeah.
So, how long you had your locks? One more time.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or it'll be a year next month.
So when you got yours installed, you never had any problems with dry scalp, itchiness. You never had any problems with the Sister
None of
Lock
that.
shampoo,
No, none of that. None of
and
that.
you still
Wow.
braid and band and everything.
I'm still braiding band. And also, as far as the washing, I wash once a month. I wash once a month. I might should wash more than that, but my hair does not get dirty at all. and I don't do all that working out, and my head doesn't be doing all that sweating and stuff like that. So once a
Mhm.
month, I don't shampoo it as often.
Okay, your camera is okay. There you go.
So yeah, once a month, and that's pretty much before my retightening, and that's it. And it's
Okay,
locking fast.
That's good. Yeah, wow. I had to
okay.
re
So,
I had
Hmm.
go ahead.
oh,
I
no,
had to
go ahead.
okay, I had to band and braid for almost 17 months, which I think my hair was already locked at 6 months, 6 or 7 months. I just didn't have my consultant. I don't know why I mean, she could have told me a long time ago not to stop banning, braiding and banning when I started going to my consultant in Chicago. But you guys want to make sure, you do your research, you ask questions, and whoever out there that's on Nita's channel, is make sure you sit down with your consultant. You're going to get that vibe from your consultant no matter what. You're either going to get a bad energy vibe from that person, or you're going to get a good vibe from that person. So you want to make sure, always ask questions. If you ask them too many questions, and if they feel like you're asking too many questions, that's not the consultant for you. You want to also make sure, ask them for portfolios. You want to see pictures. Okay,
Hmm.
you want to see pictures, you want to see their work. A lot of times they say, oh yeah, I know how to do that, but then you have no pictures. They don't have any pictures. So even,
Hmm.
just make sure. And then when you're looking for a consultant, make sure you get at least two consultants. You go to one, have them to do your sample locks. They're supposed to put sample locks in your hair. Make sure you get your sample locks and things like that. Your consultation, and then you go to another one. So you pick out whichever one that you feel that good vibe from. That's who you want to do your hair. That is who you want to do your hair, hands down. All everything you just, and also too, professionalism. You want to make sure your consultant is professional. You want to make sure that the place that you're going to be walking into, sitting down, getting your hair done, you want to make sure it's clean. Okay, you want to make sure all these things. You want to make professionalism, cleanliness. How well do they keep their area clean or their house clean? You want to make sure, because you want to be comfortable. You're going to be sitting there in that chair, especially when you get your establishment. You're going to be sitting in that chair for hours. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you want to make sure, whether you sit there for one day and get it done within 14 hours. Now I sat for one day, 14 hours. I got my hair done in one day, from 7 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. My consultant was the bomb diggity. Her name is Lee. Her name is Lee. She's out in Atlanta, Georgia. So if anyone on Nita's channel, her name is Lee. Love You Lock Studios in Stockbridge, Georgia. And how I found her uh,
That's what
on
I was
Devony's
getting ready to
channel.
say. Yeah,
Right, me too. I was like,
yeah. I was like, I know that
So
name.
yeah, I found her on Devony's channel. So Devony, and also too, if anybody didn't know, Sisterlocks was founded by Dr. Joanne Cornwell in 1993. So they were already rocking, Sisterlocks back in Chicago. That's where I'm from. So I done seen women wear Sisterlocks. So I always have wanted Sisterlocks, but what our parents say, well, I ain't paying that. That's too damn much money. So I had to wait till I had got a little older to get the Sisterlocks. So I did it. I went through my journey, snipped them off, and I'm starting all over again. And I'm very proud. I'm proud. I didn't hesitate. I just told, she said, you sure you want me to go cut your girl? Cut them locks off. Cut them off.
Yeah,
I don't want them no
that way
more.
they can be back healthy.
Exactly. So that being said, you guys always make sure you just do your research. Make sure such locks are for you. I know, I know Nita talks about it in all her videos. That's my girl. I watch her videos every time I'm like, dang, she putting them back to back, back to back. Look, so I want Nita to start doing. I want her to become a certified consultant, because you know what, I want her to be the advocate
Exactly.
for the state, for her city that she's in. I want her to make sure
Yes,
she's making that money. I want to make sure she is very knowledgeable, which she already knowledgeable. I want to make sure she's doing. So later on down the line,
right.
what I want to do, I'm going to take the class no matter what, and I'm going to get Nita to take the class with me, girl. We got to make sure she take the class with me. But she's going to be the advocate for where she lives, and I'm going to be the advocate for where I live. But we want to make sure that we do the right thing and make sure that we are very knowledgeable of what, far as what we're going to give our clients, and make sure our clients get, the proper knowledge of how
Right.
to take care of their sister locks. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's
Yeah.
very important. This is I'm very passionate about this because it's very important. My hair was not I can tell you one thing. I never had any issues with any relaxers in my hair. The only issues that I've had when I had my relaxers, when I was getting relaxers and trying to get my hair done, is that I could never find a good hairdresser to do what I want them to do with my hair. I'm spending my money sitting in that chair every week, paying $45 a week to get my hair done, and I'm gonna get it done how I want it done. So you want to make sure if you have fine hair. Now, Nita, we didn't go over having what type of hair. I have fine
Oh,
hair.
okay, yeah,
My,
go ahead, baby.
so I have fine hair, right? So a lot of people have thin hair. You can have fine thin hair, and also your strands. You got to think about your strands. My strands are thick. They're medium. My strands are medium. So therefore, a person that has thick hair, their strands would be thicker than mine. One piece of strand of their hair would be thicker than mine. But a person with thin hair, my strands would be thicker than that person that has thin hair. My hair is fine. I don't know if you guys can see, but a lot of times when you pull it up, you can see right through your hair. But a person with fine hair, I do believe that your consultant should have your parts, your grid with your parts more closer together and then apart. That's how I feel about it.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
so
no,
that way they can be together.
exactly. And then that way you have fullness. You have maximum
Yeah.
fullness. Hashtag maximum fullness. You always want maximum fullness, right?
Hashtag.
Hashtag. Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah.
So you want maximum fullness, and this is for my sisters with that fine hair, not fine thin, but fine hair. Also, too, for my sisters, I can't speak for my sisters who have thin hair. I'm pretty sure you want yours to be close, your parts to be close together, because you know what? You are paying your money. So you want to get what you tell your consultant what you want. If they can't get it, you tell bounce. That's all I got to say. Bounce, I'm out. Peace. Okay, I'm gonna find somebody else
Hmm.
that's gonna do it for me. That's because it's very important, right, Miss
That's
Tiffany? Right, Miss
right.
right,
That's right.
Nita?
Yeah.
It's very important. So it's very important, but you want to make sure, just make sure you have your consultant, again, as I said before earlier. You want to make sure that you do not have them to retighten your hair so tight to where your scalp is tight, because that's when those little pieces of those
Hmm.
buds come out of your follicles. You don't want that. It looks nasty. I'm in the mirror. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm like, damn, what is this? Wait a minute. And I was literally taking my lock and like taking my finger and trying to get it out because I'm thinking it was dandruff, but it wasn't. It was all okay. So I would say the first 3 rows were all had those little white bulbs poking out of my sister locks. That's not a great look. That is not a great look. So you want to make
Wait,
sure. Go ahead, Nita.
Stephanie,
Nita. Nita.
the people who just came in, can you tell them why you cut your locks and kind of just update them on what's happening right now if they just came in?
Yeah, so I cut my locks because they were dry, excessively dry. They were breaking off. I've never had any piece of my hair break off, even when I was getting micro braids or had relaxers. But it was dry. When I say dry, I'm saying, you know how you in the desert? That's how damn
Yeah.
dry my damn locks were. They were desert dry.
See, you make it funny. Ain't nobody trying to laugh.
You
Oh, no, we ain't trying to laugh, but that was funny.
No, but that's I know, right?
Tiffany, you girl, that was funny, girl, because I'm laughing.
I try not to laugh, but I couldn't help it. I had a laugh
Girl,
on that
look,
one though.
Nita laughing, I'm laughing. Yes,
I'm
girl.
laughing. I'm laughing.
They were
Wait, so Stephanie,
Mm-hmm.
Your hair was dropping, your hair was like falling out, breaking off, or was it like you would touch it and it would break off? Like what was happening? Tell me exactly.
Okay, so yes, my locks were falling out in the front. My locks were falling. My locks were really like dry, and they were crunchy and brutal. What's the word I'm trying to say? Brittle. They
Yeah.
were, yeah, they were brittle. So they were crunchy, and so even I bought some I bought this dry mist, and I'm gonna hold on. I'll be right back because I'm gonna show you what I bought. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Now, Tiffany, while she's gone, can you just talk about things that you love about your locks, and if there's any things that you don't like about
What I don't like is that loose hair. I can't wait until it starts locking. And that's right here. I don't know if anybody can see that. It's right there. That gets on my nerve. Everything else is coiling, and you can see that it's going through its lock process. Okay. The other part that I do, and the other part, um, uh, don't manipulate your hair so much. Don't do all that manipulation because you're gonna miss what you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on what's going on with your hair. So just watch it. Every 3 to 4 days, look at your hair, see what you're missing. But that's the best part of it all. But the part
Hmm.
that I hate is this loose hair right here. It takes forever for it to just try to
I'll
do
be right
something.
back.
That's the only
wait a
spot
minute,
right there.
Tiffany, can you come close to the camera and show me like a couple of your locks? Now, did your consultant leave out a lot of your ends, or what's? I can't tell because your hair looks so
Um,
soft.
uh, no, I had a lot of loose hair within that, and then within this year, just about all of it has locked. Let me find some. Uh, okay. Do you see this hair? You see this? Can you see?
Okay,
No.
I'm back.
Okay,
Okay,
hold
I can see
on.
now. Yeah, I can
You
see
see
now.
that? Okay, that's loose. That's not loose hair. That's
No,
hair
no.
that's trying to lock. Oh, that's
Okay.
been locked or whatever. Some of it, anyway. Okay, and then right here is the loose hair.
I
Mm.
see it.
You see it?
Hmm. Yeah, we see. I see it. Hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's the loose hair, and then this is the hair that's trying to lock. See it?
Mm.
That's the
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, and the hair is to answer your question, Nita. This hair is not soft.
It looks
That's
so soft.
it looks soft. It's not hard either, but you know what I'm saying? It's the right
Hmm.
texture. It's the right texture. It's not hard. It's not crunchy. It's none of that. Everybody thinks my hair is real soft, but it's soft, but not soft like that. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
I know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's soft, but not soft like where it's like it's been
They
had
coming down.
like it has been conditioner on it. No, not that type of soft. But yeah,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Stephanie, before you go, I just want to show the bobby pin the example of the bobby pin I was saying. So whenever
Okay.
I use a bobby pin to style my hair, I make sure, I don't know, there's a camera if y'all can see.
Hmm.
I make sure that I open it up like this. So like I
Hmm.
don't never put the bobby pin in close like this and stick it through a lock. I
Hmm.
will open it up like this all the way,
Hmm.
and then my lock will go in between the bobby pins so that my lock is not sticking inside. I mean, sorry, so that the bobby pin is not sticking inside my lock, damaging my lock or causing holes. So I put my locks in between the bobby pins. So like I did a mohawk yesterday. And when I did my mohawk, I put my hair to the side, I opened it up, and then I put it in. You know what I'm saying? Instead
Mm-hmm.
of and it just slides right out. Instead of me taking it and sticking it through my locks like this. Now that will
Mm.
cause holes and damages into your
Absolutely.
locks. But if you open up that
Absolutely.
body fan, put it through like this instead, then it's a lot safer. So
Absolutely. And also too, here is this is I don't know if you guys can see this,
Okay.
but this is what you can use at the beginning of your journey when you get your hair your locks established. You can use this.
now
Um,
where
Okay.
did you get that from?
I got this from Video Loctician Phyllis Johnson. She has a YouTube channel. Everybody
Uh-huh.
sleep on. Yeah, and I
Video
also
loctician.
yes, also too. She has this. This is her product as well too. She make all of her stuff in at home.
Wait, scoot
My
it back a little bit. Scoot it back a little bit. It's not showing. There you go. There you go. How
Can you
much
see
Okay.
are
it?
these products?
I think I got both as a set. Both of these. I think I got it for like 20 some dollars off her website. Off her website. Now,
Okay. And
now, now, my cousin.
what did your consultant say about you using those products?
Nothing, because I didn't say nothing to her about it. Hell.
I left at that one.
Because you know what they're gonna say. You can't use that. It's gonna your hair is not going to lock your
Yeah.
hair. Oh no. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, my cousin, she got her sister lock, she got her sister locks installed. She used this. Her sister lock consultant used this. Okay, and she also used this oil on her scalp. What she did, she just put it in her hand and she just put it on her tips and she just ran on her scalp, just like this. You could run it through your scalp. So
Mm.
all that, my hair was literally falling off because it was dry. Like I said, it was desert dry. That's all I can say.
So was your hair still in the desert when you was using these sprays? Because if you desert dry with this spray, then honey,
Yes, yes, girl, it was still in the damn desert.
well,
Because
I'm
my
then.
hair, wait, my hair, because before I used, because look, my hair was my hair was already damaged at that point.
Mhm.
So if I had been using this from the beginning of my
And
journey
kept using it.
and kept using it, I would have been straight. I would not have had dry scalp or anything. um, Video loctician also, she also makes this. She also makes this as well too, which is this is soap. It's called the something soap, but this it has activated chalk in it, and she uses this to put on the scalp. So what she does, she put this in a bowl in the microwave. It's on her. She has it on her video, and she runs it through. She put it like on a little towel, like a microfiber towel, and she run it on her client's scalp. And I noticed that like any of her clients did not have any type of sort of dandruff using this or the umu oil, which is for itchy dry scalp. But my locks were all before I even bought her products. My locks were already shot. They were all it was already gone. It wasn't. I couldn't do anything. So what I did, I contacted. So last around about September, I contacted my sister like consultant in Atlanta. I sent her my pictures, and she said to me, she said that would be a very, very, very expensive repair. So therefore, I probably would have paid $1,000 getting my whole entire head repaired. That's why I cut them off. So basically, I think she was just telling me, cut them off and start all over. You know what I mean? That's what I got out of my sister like consultant.
Let's back
Yeah.
up a little bit. Okay, you was in the desert, droughting, dry as ever, crunchy and lumpy.
Yep.
What did she say about all that? I'm trying to figure that out.
She didn't. My consultant in Chicago. She didn't say nothing. I kept asking her. I said, uh, I don't feel that my hair don't feel right for some reason. It's dry. It's this. It's that. She didn't say, well, use this, use that. The only thing she kept telling me to use the Sisterlocks product. Like the Sisterlocks moisturizer, stuff like that. I've been going to this consultant for a minute in Chicago, but not once she said, "Okay, well, Stephanie, your sister locks. Okay, we got a lot of damage. We got some. The only thing she told me, she said, we got some thinning at the top. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I know I had that thinning at the top. That's all you got to tell me. I need for you to tell me more. I need for you. I asked her about repairing my locks. She didn't say anything. I asked her about getting the white residue out of my hair. I literally asked her all these questions and she couldn't deliver it to me. I don't understand why, because she's been doing sister locks for she's been doing sister locks I think since 2004, 5.
That's
All her
crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of strange to me, and I didn't understand. So, you know, some sister locks feel some kind of way, maybe, if you go to one person and get your sister locks installed, and then you go to somebody, go to someone else and get them and get your sister locks retightening. And one thing I noticed that she didn't do, she didn't look at my sister locks before she just I just sat in the chair. She just started retightening. When you supposed to do a transfer, when you transfer, you charge that $25 for a transfer, right? She didn't
Yeah,
do that with me. She did not go through my locks and look at my locks. She did not do that.
yeah. See, that's what the lady that I was telling you about. Sorry to change the subject, but she did that. She changed. She looked at my lock. She was a good consultant. She looked at all that, and she's got a page that you go on. She does natural hair. She does not only just natural hair. She does sister locks. She does all of it, and
Yeah,
she's good. She
yeah,
really is.
yeah. But sometimes, yeah, you just want to make sure. I done been through, you guys, I done been through a whole lot with my sister locks, and I'm pissed. I'm just absolutely
Mm,
pissed because I didn't get the information that I needed to do to take. All they just tell you, only all they tell you is, except for my sister, I'm leaving my sister like consultant out of in Atlanta out of this. So all I can tell you is that when you have a backup plan, like you got to have a backup plan, but when you go to somebody, you want to make sure you pay for that transfer fee, because I just sat in that lady's chair and she just started retightening my hair without asking me any questions and telling me why my hair was thin, my hair at the top was thinning out, or my hair uh I, and I'm gonna tell you one thing she did too. I was sitting in her chair. This was my last retightening in August. I was sitting in her chair and I kept hearing something pop off. Like I'm thinking that she just retightened my hair. She was breaking off my locks
oh
where
Lord.
they were thin. She was breaking them off, and she didn't even tell me that's what she was doing. So pay attention. Pay attention to your consult. But if you got a good consultant, they won't do that to you. They will not do that to you. There are some good consultants out there. You just got to find them, girl. Y'all better reach down in y'all pocketbook until you find them. That's all I'm saying. You want to make sure, because this is an investment. We spend all this money. That's why I'm, want to become a sister consultant, because since I've been through my journey, Nita done been through her journey. I done, she been through a lot too, but her sister locks are flourishing. They look good. Miss Tiffany's sister
They
locks look
do.
good, and I can't say for mine, because mine was desert dry and was falling the hell off. That's all I can say. So what do the viewers have any questions for?
Girl, I'm so glad you about this desert and you up in the rainforest that you look like you glistening right now, honey.
Girl, look, girl, my hair now, I got a little fro, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, and it's moisturized. Lord Jesus, help me.
It looked like
Mm-mm-mm.
it. It looked, girl. Let me
Very
rub it
moisturized.
through the screen.
It does,
Girl. Okay.
don't it?
So what questions like do our viewers have for me and Miss Tiffany? Anything
No
that
one
they,
popped up any questions yet. Um, so if you
but
have any questions, please drop them in. We really don't have too much more to talk about. We'll finish it up. If you don't have questions, then we'll end it after we finish wrapping it up.
yeah. So yeah, it's hard. So guys, when I take the class, I'm going to tell you what what is expected from a sister like consultant. I may go through the 4 stages, or Nita can go through the 4 stages, like really get in the nitty-gritty of the 4 stages of how your sister locks are uh supposed to go. So, at the beginning of the stages, you have your baby locks, and that's when you first get them locked. They newborn stage, they pre-locking stage, newly locked, and it's thin. It's real small and thin, right? So
Mm-hmm.
in that stage, um, your locks are restrictive. They're kind of restrictive at that point, right? They don't have like much movement, hardly, or either hardly no movement at all in that baby stage. So yeah,
Stephanie,
yes,
when this live is over, we have
yes.
two people, Solange, and who else was the other person who asked for the
Mhm.
link to the products that you put down. So if you could come back on the live and then pop in the link to those products that you have. Everybody already knows that myself personally, I don't use any products. I just use distilled water in my locks.
Mhm.
So don't come for me if you decide to use a product and something magically happens to your hair that you don't like. That's up to you to take these products and use. So my advice is distilled water all day, every day.
Mhm.
Okay, just
Yep.
want to put that out there. I'm
Yes.
not telling y'all to use anything.
Right.
I know what
Right.
I use. And if you decide to use something
Mhm.
besides what your consultant told you to use, do not come for me.
Right, right. And I want to let you guys know that just make sure you don't use too much of it. That's the key. You don't use too much. You just, when I say spray, you spray like this. That's it. Or you spray on your hand and just, rub it on your hand and just, go through your hair, your such like that, and be done with it. You know what I mean? So, but like Nita said, she used distilled water. Maybe I should have had used distilled water, because that could be, my loss could have flourished. I mean, hey, but I can't say that it's gonna work for everybody, but I'm gonna try it on my second set of locks to see how I feel about it. Because now with my clients, when I get my clients, I will not do that to my clients. I make sure they use a select shampoo, or they use some type of clarifying shampoo. I'm just going to try it on my locks, because for what I've seen with my hair, and I know my hair, and I baby my hair, but with these sisters, it was so dry. So I have to. So my next time around, it's going to be different from me. But just make sure, if you guys are already 3 months into your locks, your sister locks, yes, you can use this, but don't use it spray. No, don't just spray. You're gonna kill your locks like that. I'm sorry, y'all. But but
Let me just say one more thing.
Mhm.
And honestly, everybody can't even use a distilled water. I know some people say that water makes their locks come down, or water like makes their locks open, their ends open.
What?
Water makes them get slippage. So water is not for everybody, okay? So make
Mm.
sure that you talk to your consultant before you use
Yep.
water, before you
Yep.
use products, before you
Yep.
switch to a new
Yep.
shampoo.
Yep. Yep.
Make sure you authorize it with your consultant, because I don't want you to do these things and then something happens to your locks and then you have to
Mhm.
pay extra money to get them repaired or reestablished.
Mhm.
So make
Mhm.
sure you talk to
Mhm.
your consultant and keep that open relationship with your consultant. If
Right.
your hair is itching like crazy, then talk to your consultant. Ask them
Right.
first.
All right.
But if you don't have a consultant, or if your consultant is not giving you what you need, you can use the advice of some people that's on YouTube. But you cannot say, I used your advice, I did what you did, and my hair got messed up, and be mad at somebody. That
Yep.
is up to you
I,
to
I was
take
I was
that
going.
change.
Yep, you're right, Nita. I was going to explain that to you. Like, I want to say this again. I'm going to do it on my locks this second time around. Not saying that you guys try this. If you buy these products, you want to consult with your consultant. I didn't, because my shit was already damn dry any damn way. So I'm not going to consult with my consultant, but just make sure that you consult with your consultant to make sure, if you can use those products. Yes, that's number one. I'll always ask your consultant, but for me, I'm doing something different for myself. This is only for me and for my hair type, and I got to see what the outcome would be. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's just how I feel about, because I don't want dry locks the second time around. Because this second time around, I'm not paying $700. I'm paying more than that. The
See,
prices went up. Shit. Oops, my bad.
Girl, yeah, we don't be doing it's a family channel, honey.
family,
Yeah,
family.
Girl,
Lord help
I got,
me.
I got, I got,
The
I got
devil
caught.
is a lie.
I got caught in my feelings. Woo, girl, yes, I got caught in my feelings. But
Dude.
yeah, but just make sure you consult your sister like consultant to make sure, because like I said, when I get my clients, I will not be using this stuff, using these products in my clients' hair. I'm going to make sure, but you can use a different type of clarifying shampoo. You don't have to use a Sisterlocks. That Sisterlock shampoo did not work for me, and it might not work for you. It might not work for the next person or for the next person. But make sure you use something that is clear. It has to be clarifying though, because it helps
Right.
your locks lock quicker, right? So also to make sure when you get your Sisterlocks, make sure they install 400 plus Sisterlocks, because the minimum is 400, not damn 250. Okay,
How many?
not
Well,
300.
How many do
wait,
you have?
wait. We ain't gonna start with the minimum number because some people might have less than that. So I don't want people to feel
Hmm.
like, oh, wait a minute. She said I ain't got this lifetime. I got her 400. I got 392.
Well, well, you know what? Well, I can only say, you're right. I can only say for what my mentors that are mentoring me right now. I can only speak for, what they say, because we talked about it and they say now some may get just 392, but Dr. Joanne Cornwell on their website is say 400. Your sister like a salt supposed to start, but some people may have less hair. You may have hair at the top and have it, cut off on the sides. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just only giving you the information that my mentors were giving me. I have over 400 and some odd locks in my hair. So my thing is, just make sure that you are getting sister locks and not the bigger locks, and they tell you they're Sisterlocks. So just make sure. That's where that comes to when that comes from you knowing your Sisterlock consultant, you having a good Sisterlock consultant, because they won't do you like that. They won't put in 250 locks. Not unless you got a little bit of hair up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, how people got
Mm-hmm.
the mohawks. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? I can understand you having less than 200 likes or having 200 likes, but if you got a hole full of hair and your hair long, no. And also make sure, you paying that money. You tell your consultants what you want, far as, and also too, make sure they're locking your hair down to the almost to the ends and not halfway. Now, some people want their sister locks. Some people like that curliness. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some clients say, want their consultant to lock the hair halfway down and want to leave all that loose hair. To me, I wouldn't want that for me, because I want my stuff to flourish. I want my stuff to look good. So you want to make sure that we want to practice healthy hair and healthy scalp. That's number one.
Definitely.
That's number one. That's number one. That's what we want to do for the rest of for you. If anybody out there that's listening, and they're going through their journey, we just want to make sure that you want to make sure that your hair, your sister locks are healthy. Like I said, ask questions. What to use. If you ask what to use, some people hair lock within 6 months. Some people hair lock within a year. Some people hair lock sometimes it takes 2 years. It depends on your hair type and your hair density. Okay. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but other than that, I mean, that's all I can say. Again, products don't use until your consultant tell you it's okay. I'm just doing it on my on my second time around because I don't want my locks to be dry, y'all. I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm going to use the damn
Hmm.
product, the darn products. I'm going to use them. So again, yeah, so all of that. But when I become a consultant, a social life consultant, or either the trainee, when I become a social life trainee, I'm pretty sure Nita is going to become one. Miss Tiffany, she gonna definitely become one because she need to, and I'm most definitely gonna become one. But just to make sure, but I'm gonna hopefully I'm gonna get with Nita. I may have to go and visit her and get with her, and so she can show me how to make my YouTube channel so I can talk to you guys of what's what, what you need. And also too, in the future, I will, in the future, I do want to become a mentor so I can mentor the people who are coming out of, who takes the class, who coming out that class. And so we can know, so we can teach, you know, um, so we can teach the newcomers of what's expected when it comes to your clients and what your clients like and what they not going to like. So we'll talk, in the near future, we'll talk about that. But when you take the class, if you end up taking the class, just make sure they don't provide for that $1,500. They don't provide mentorship. They just don't provide mentors. So we got to make sure you got to make sure you get mentors before you take that class so they can sit down and talk to you on what's what. You may get some that may not charge, you may get some that will charge. So you just want to make sure you have mentors. I have them already. I'm learning a lot. I've been knowing about such a lot since I got out of high school, since 94, but I didn't really know the aspects of you know everything. I had to do a lot. I had to do a lot of research and all that good stuff. So yeah.
Right.
Okay, all right. Tiffany, do you have any last words? Then we're gonna close out the live.
I just wanted to say I really enjoyed this. It was very
Me,
educational,
yep,
and
absolutely.
Yes, it
you know,
was.
Very educational.
very
Hmm.
educational. And I want to continue on doing these. And I thank you, Nita, for that. Continue on doing what you're doing because this is really inspirational and very knowledgeable. And you keep bringing people on and doing this, we learn more and more. And it's good to have sisters learning and working together as one. It's time
Hmm.
for us to come together instead of
Yes,
hating on each other, down
yeah.
in each other. It's time
Thank you.
for us to come together and work
Right.
together.
you Yeah, you're absolutely right because y'all silly. But yes, and Miss Tiffany, you absolutely right because a lot of as Black women, we always down each other for some reason, and I don't understand why. Other cultures, they help each other.
They
Man,
sure do.
we the only ones that don't help each other. We always got to down each other about their
Hmm.
skin tone, who's lighter than who's darker than who. We are beautiful people at the
From
end of the
hair
day.
to nails to feet to the way you look, everything. It's just bad. I mean, dang.
It is bad.
We
It
get
is
enough
bad.
of that from other races. We get it bad, other race is bad enough.
Hmm.
We don't need to do that to each other.
No, but you know what? But a lot of Black women are going to continue to do it. They don't care. I mean, um, it they just don't care, and I don't understand why and why they feel that way. I mean, hey, is it because they don't love themselves? The reason why they bashing each other? That could be. Misery loves company all the time.
It's the only way I could think of. You have to
So
not love yourself for you to keep bashing other people because when you bashing other women, it's like you're bashing your own mother. Because your
yep.
mother was a black woman.
Hmm. So we want to make sure we have to keep uplifting each other. I don't care if you're dark skin, brown skin, light skin, Puerto Rican. It doesn't even matter. We need to We just need to all come together. Just like, for instance, Nita, I was telling my aunt about about what I wanted to do with Sister Lives, and I told her, I said, you know what, once I get my clientele base in Ohio, or in Ohio, you know, uh, whatever. So, and I was telling her, I said, what I wanted to do is put money to the side. So anybody that wants to take that Sister Lot class and they don't have the money to pay for it, okay, you want to take the social life class? I'll pay for the class for you. Do like a little fundraiser, for people who want to get into the business, who want to take that class so they don't have to be scrambling like, I don't have the money, but I really want to take this class. Pay for that class for them. So that's what I'm going to end up doing, because that's what I'm going to end up doing. But as people, as Black women, we need to come together and pull together, because we don't do that. That's something that we don't do. I look at these, the Caucasian. I look at other people. They out doing for each other. They doing this and doing that, but we just sit back and like, yeah, I ain't giving them my money. I ain't doing this and I ain't doing that. I mean, you know what? Sometimes I do. I pay it forward. A lot of times here where I live, I pay it forward. I was at Chick-fil-A last month. I paid for at least, I think, 6 or 7 people. I paid for all their food. 7 people that was in line. I paid
Wow.
for every last one of them. Every last one of them. You know what? My blessing's gonna come back another way, so I'm not worried about it. But always pay it forward. When you go somewhere, you in a McDonald's drive-through, pay for that person's food behind you. Pay it forward. But do it out of the kindness of your heart. Just don't do it just because. Do it out of the kindness of your heart. Sometimes I'll go to Target. If somebody's standing behind me, I'll pay for their stuff. But pay it forward.
Okay, you a baller, Stephanie.
Pay it forward. You got it, girl. You got to have. You know what, I'm not, but
I'm just
whatever.
playing.
But whatever I got, I would give, girl, because it's all about giving. I like to give. I love people. You know what I'm saying? I love people. I like to give. And if I don't have it, I just don't have it. If I got it,
Mm-hmm.
I got you. That's just what it is.
Right.
But Black women, let's get together. Let's do something. And you know what make it so bad? We can, people that's listening, Nita, sometimes we can get together and say, you know what, let's buy a house together, a 10 50 a 20,000 house together, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, and put the homeless people in there, put a family in that house, do some rehab, go out and do some things. But uh I hope it will happen one day, but it's always the bashing. But they don't look at themselves in the mirror and look at themselves and say, you know what,
Exactly.
I don't know why I'm talking, but I'm going through that same thing. But I'm gonna bash this other person because I want to keep myself from out. I want to keep myself from letting people know this is what I do too, and that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I really enjoyed this was very, I love this. I didn't want to put my
Me
face
too.
on video. I like doing stuff like this. This was very educational, very uplifting, and you know, loved it.
Me
Is
too.
Yes.
Miss
Oh, go
is Miss
ahead.
Ali is Miss Ali on here? Is she listening?
No. No,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
see. She didn't comment. I don't know. She probably will watch it.
Okay.
But we got a lot of people in the comments. Um, I just want to say, like, what you said was beautiful. I was just playing about the baller thing. I have to
Oh, girl,
bust
I
it.
ain't worried about.
I
Girl, wait,
gotta
I ain't
bust
worried
it.
about that. Yeah, hey,
But
I'm
I'm
not
just
worried about. You good? You good? You good? You
everything you said was so special because honestly, I feel like it's something like, I don't know, it'd be like a competition between Black women instead of us being able to
Mm-hmm.
really like lend a helping hand. Like sometimes, like honestly, people might take me the wrong way because I'm very straightforward. I'm a strong Black woman and I want to, you know, put that out on other people. You know what I'm saying?
good?
I want to
Mm-hmm.
help you become stronger. And sometimes I might be a little bit forceful. So I have to change that within myself, but it's all out of love. Like I always want to show love to other women. I've never been
Right.
trying to do anything to hurt another woman. I might have had a fight or whatever in back in the day, but since I became a woman, all I have been doing is trying to change myself to be a positive influence in the world and for my daughters, you know. So whatever I do and whatever I say is always out of the kindness of my heart, out of love. And this sisterhood that I'm trying to create, y'all, like when you're trying to do something good and you do something that is one little thing that ain't right, people will focus on that one thing and forget about the whole big picture. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times that one little thing people focus on can destroy the whole mission. But
Yep.
not today, boo boo. We're not going to let it happen in 2019. We're going to keep
Right.
on pushing forward. And
Mm-hmm.
this sisterhood is going to be so big because when we had this meet and greet with these sister locks and we be all looking like this, because we feel beautiful with our hair. Like, come on now, black women feeling beautiful with their
Mhm.
hair. You feel beautiful on the inside when you feel
Mm-hmm.
beautiful on the outside. And it
Mm-hmm.
just radiates, across the whole world. Like you
The
come out walking
universe.
like when you get
Tell
that
it,
fresh
Nita.
cream out,
Hey,
Tell it,
hey,
girl.
hey,
ain't
hey.
nobody ain't nobody tell you nothing. And I want as
Mhm.
many women as possible to feel that feeling that
Mm-hmm.
we get. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With your natural hair. Even when I had my fro, like when I did my big chop, I felt good about myself. I re-loved myself because I'm like, I don't need a wig. I don't need weave. I don't need none of that to feel pretty. I feel pretty in my own skin.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I don't wear makeup. And I'm not against anybody that wears makeup. I just don't know how to do it. But I feel but I
Same
feel
here.
confident and comfortable with just being my normal stuff. Like I don't have anything fake on right now. Like that's a big deal. Like
Mhm.
in
Mm-hmm.
2019, I'm going to be rocking my own self. I might not even wear fake nails for a while anymore, just so I can just be comfortable with being who I am. And I want to encourage other women who are watching me. I might be silly, I might be funny, I might be loud and this and that, but at the end of the day, what I'm doing is captivating you so you can see the joy that I have in myself
Mhm.
because of what I've done to my hair. Like me being silly, me being funny, that should be the norm. Like we should be able to jump up and be scream or do whatever we want to do because that's how we feel. I'm not going to
Right.
hide my joy, my personality to fit in. I'm not fitting in. I'm standing all the way out, and I'm gonna scream and
Mm-hmm.
shout.
Hallelujah.
And I want
Amen.
everybody to
Right.
feel that way.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. Well, I don't wear makeup neither, but I remember back in the day, I used to be, hey, I used to look good back in the day.
You still do.
I done gained some weight, but that's okay. But I'ma lose it though. But yeah, you have to feel comfortable. You have to love yourself first. When you love yourself first, and then you'll be able to fly. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to flourish. And you know what? And don't I would say, don't dwell on if sometimes your family members can be your own worst critics. Your friends can be your own worst critics. You know what I'm saying? So, get what I can say for people. If you have friends that are negative, I think you should get rid of them. Get rid of the negativity that's around you because that energy will drain you. That energy will bring you down. You're gonna get depressed and stressed out because your friend, say, Gary, your weave don't look good, Gary. You know what? That's because they taking the whatever that's going on with them. They taking that off of them and putting on you. So get rid of the
Mhm.
negativity. Negativity. Get rid of it. Get rid of all the friends that you think they're your friends, but they really not your friends. Get rid of them because you don't need them.
You was about to curse
Right.
again.
Right. You you get ready to. Mhm.
But you
But
weren't playing. You ain't lying. You ain't
You
lying.
telling the
Now,
truth.
let me just say one thing about that, okay?
hmm
Now, if you have a friend because you are beginning to have this positive vibe, you're trying to change your life and this and that, and your friend is not all the way there, right? And maybe your friend slip up. Okay, that's fine. If that's your real friend, that person is going to try to make an effort to change. Like if that person decides, okay, look, I'm sorry for bringing my negativity in this. You will never see that from me again. Let's move on. Let's move forward. And if you can move on and move forward with that person and keep going and keep on striving for greatness, then go ahead. But if you
Right.
want to keep on going on and on and on about what the person did instead of being like, come on, sis, I see what you said sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Now let's move on and keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's stop going back and back. Let's move forward. What can we do next? Now, if that person keep on bringing negativity over and over and over and over, then leave them
Get
alone.
rid of them.
Give people a second chance. I believe in second chances, okay?
You're
Because I'm
right.
not perfect. I make mistakes. But if
I
I
don't
keep
believe.
on making the same mistake over and over and over, then it's not a mistake. It's behavior. You know what I'm saying? But give your
Yeah.
sister another chance, okay?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
real friends is hard to find, okay?
Yep.
Right.
If
Yep.
somebody is a genuinely good person, you can see that they have a good heart, and
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
don't keep on taking them back to something, a mistake they made. Move forward and grow with that person, or else just leave them where they at. Okay, if you can't move forward and grow with that person, you can't uh go to level up with that person, then leave them where they at and move on.
Right.
Because
Right.
that's all I'm
Right.
on in 2019. If you're not here to
Mm-hmm.
elevate with me, if you're not here to move on in a positive manner, then I'm gonna have to leave you where you're at, honey. I'm gonna leave you
Right.
Mhm.
right over there.
Yep.
Okay. Like I
Yep.
said, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes too.
Yep. I do too. I do too.
But
Yep.
But
let's
and
move
Yep.
also,
Me
forward.
too.
yeah, we have to, because if we don't, guess what? And also too, you leave you know, when you have negative people in your surroundings, and also too, that makes you feel some kind of way. You know, you have to, and also too, if there's something that you want to do in your life, you know what, when you sit around and then you let your friends or your family members tell you, girl, you ain't gonna do it, girl, you lazy, girl, you this, girl, you know what, I'm gonna tell y'all, you know what, I'll say to that, you know what, don't think about it, because a lot of times we do, and we think, well, maybe I can't do it because they say I can't do it. But maybe, you know what,
Mhm.
if you set your mind to think that way, you would never get anywhere in life. You're gonna be stuck like you were last year. You're gonna be stuck like you was in 2017. Hell, you might be stuck back in 2000. If you don't do
Right.
what you have to do for yourself and do for what is good for you and your kids or whoever, you know, if you don't move around, take care, just if you don't move around and take and go for your goals and be successful in life, and you just sit around in a bubble, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to accomplish your goals. You're not going to, do none of that. But I can say, you know start reading and looking up, investing your money as well too. Invest your money. You can, us black women, we want to know how we can make money. So, start reading, go on bankrate.com, start looking at these investments and start looking. That's one thing my uncle taught me. He always talk, we have a meeting every month, and he talks about investing money. Where we going to be at in 5 years, or where you're going to be at in short term and long term. Where are your goals? Have goals for yourself. Do you know you can? I don't know. Your viewers can be in their 20s, right? Y'all can become millionaires at the age of 45 and retire at the age of 45. Look into investing
Mhm.
your money as well too. Trying to save a little bit at a time when you work, and trying to save your money. Whether it's $5, I don't care. Damn, I don't care if it's $1. Save it. I don't care if it's $2. Now, if you want to save money and things like that, get together. You know what I'm saying? Like, one week, when you get your first paycheck in January, start off with $3. You get your second paycheck, put $7 back. By the end of December, you're going to have $1,380. Okay. So
Mhm.
every other week, the first week put up $3, the second week put up 7, the third week put up $11. So you count $4 ahead. So if you already at 11, you count $4 ahead. I think it's like 15 or something like that. So you keep going. So you may always have a cushion too, and that's one thing we don't talk to each other about. Always have a cushion, always have an emergency fund, because if something happens, you got that money. You live with a man and they put you out, they put you and your kids out, you got an emergency fund to move wherever. Oh, I gotta. Oh, Lord Jesus. So I was about to.
Time to preach. Sure.
but but
I'm
you
telling
you
you.
but move on with your life. Stop letting people tell you what you can and cannot do. Because you know what? We the most powerful women. We the most powerful people in this universe.
Mhm.
We come from gold and royalty, baby. Let's let it stay that way. Let's let it. Hey, let's get it going. But
Mhm.
I don't know, Nita, how your viewers, your listeners, or right now are feeling about what we're talking about. But hopefully they understand, what we are saying to them, and and sometimes I would, advise, when you're dating, you know, date. If a man can't look you in the eye, get rid of him. Period. If a man can't come around your family, get my grandma always said, if a man can't come around your family, if they cannot be around your entity, your family, get rid of them. They are not for you. Do not give a man another chance if they done cheated on you. Oh baby, I'm sorry. Get rid of that. Oh, get rid of them. I don't want to say the other word. My bad. I almost did, but get rid of them. Get rid of. Get rid of. Get. Get rid of the people who are not doing you any justice. Stay with the ones that's going to grow with you. Stay with the one that's going to grow with you. People who you can have goals with. People who you are all excited. Oh yeah, baby, we got this much money saved. Let's go buy a house. Get rid of the negativity. The men that's in your life right now that's not doing nothing and they living off of you. Get rid of them. Period. I got a
Wait,
good one.
who got your?
Huh?
You got something on because it's echoing now.
It no, I don't have nothing. I don't know what happened. No, I do hear myself talking. I meant to say.
Do somebody got YouTube on?
I know I don't. Mm-mm.
Okay,
Okay,
it
let me
went
see.
away.
Nope. Nope.
It went away.
Okay, but we wanna make sure. I just want to say, just get rid of negativity. Sometimes it's hard to let somebody go, whether you with a woman, whether you with a man. Sometimes it's hard to let that person go because you didn't invest your time into that relationship. So you know,
And seeing
hey,
that's what a lot of people look at. They feel like they can't move forward because they have invested all that time in with that person. But they gotta really look at the situation. You
mm-hmm.
know, you invested all that time, but what did you really invest in?
Exactly. But
You
now
know,
that I am, and you're right, Miss Tiffany. Now that I'm 42 years of age, I realize I can drop a man if I had it. How you say it, Miss Tiffany? I can drop a
trap a
man.
man
So
with a bad habit.
Like a
yep, I
bad
can drop him.
habit.
Yep, I can drop him now because I've learned and I've grown, and I go back and look at my past relationships. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
at my age now, I can just say, you know what? I don't have to deal with this. I'm not finna
That's
deal with
right.
this. I'm not finna deal with your
And
nonsense.
that's how I was. I'm 43 and I've been remarried for 2 years now. And
Mm,
I said, I had told him, I said, look, if you mess up, I'm not going. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? And I
right.
expect you to feel the same way about me. If I messed up, I expect you to
Yeah.
drive me like a bad habit too, because we're
Right.
too old for this. You know what I'm saying? That's for
Right.
kiddie games.
Right.
I have two grown kids. I got a grandkid. I ain't got time for games. I
Right.
don't
And
have time for
right.
games.
Right. And I understand that. And also too, you know, I just I don't worry myself, no more. I don't I It's just too much to deal with right now. It's just too much. But um you just wanted to just love yourself, and that's all we just
Hmm.
have to love ourselves, and you know um and just love life itself, what I'm
Right.
saying, love
And
life.
Yes.
really love yourself.
Yeah, because you can't. How you not love yourself? How you gonna love somebody you don't love yourself?
Right.
you
So
know
people be like, I love myself. No, really, do you love yourself? Because if you
mm,
really love yourself, why sit there and let yourself go through all that? Don't let
exactly.
yourself go through them changes. You don't have to
Right,
go through them
right,
changes.
right. And then even when you're dating, you
Hmm.
tell that man what your expectations are. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Don't settle for less. Don't settle for just anything. You tell them what you
right,
expect, what
right.
your expectations are. That's what you need to
Mhm,
tell that person who you going on,
mhm,
who you're dating. Well, if you're dating, if you have actually been dating for more than 3 months, go on a date. You know what I'm saying? Go on a date. Get his
mhm.
vibe, get his feel,
You're
get
gonna do the same as if you were buying a car. When you
every.
buy a vehicle or you buying a house, what are you looking for?
Yep.
You ain't gonna just
Mm-hmm.
go buy any house. You ain't gonna just buy any apartment. You ain't gonna just buy any car. You're gonna
Right.
find something that's gonna be up to your expectations. And that's what you look
Exactly.
for in a relationship, as far as in a marriage too. You ain't
All
gonna
right.
just get anything.
Right. And you know what, Nita, we don't went from talking about sister locks. I think that's what we're supposed to been talking about to
Well, it is,
b-
but see
black.
that, yeah, but that alone, sister locks, that's part of your livelihood. That's part of your livelihood because your sister locks, that's part of your life. That's part of your, that's what your spiritual growth is. You don't want to
Hmm.
bring negativity into your life.
Right.
Love locks in your
Right.
hair.
Right. Right. So Nia, so
I was
what's
y'all. I was just saying this today. I was like, negative vibes will stop these from thrive. Okay, so
okay? Go go girl, go girl. Okay.
you want
That's
these locks
right.
to thrive, you better
That's
stay around
right.
them negative vibes. Stay away from them negative
That's
vibes.
right.
You ain't
That's
lying.
right.
Yeah, that's right. You ain't never lying about that, girl. Shoot, ain't never
That's
lying.
right.
Girl. So what so you still your viewers are still listening?
Yeah, we have a few more people on the live. Everybody's
Okay.
listening. Nobody's typing anything right now.
They
We got.
really listening.
They said, "Tell the truth." My mama, she said, "Tell the truth, girl." And then Free with MBG said, "We in church." Nadine Stewart said, "Amen."
Yeah.
But but it's the truth. If we as black women if we as black women can I can't even talk. It was at the tip of my tongue.
Come together.
If we as black women can oh geez, it was see I can't think now. But as black women, we just need to educate ourselves and just come together more and stop bashing each other. That's all I'm saying. If we can master that, that's the word I wanted to say. If we can come together and just master that, and then we gonna be all right, whether we don't know each other or not, but we gonna be all right. Just make
Mhm.
sure that we around good people, good people that's
That's
gonna
right.
support you. And you know what, you got to have a support system is everything. Everything.
That's right.
Everything.
Yes.
Your mama listening? Your mom listening? Nita?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. That's what's
She
up.
liked it.
All right, Ma.
So yeah, so I mean, hey, what can you say? I done been through my ups and downs. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not nearly perfect. The only person that's
Same
perfect
here.
is the good Lord above. He's the perfect one. He's
Amen.
the only one that can bring our blessings down and put it on us. That's all I can say. Because
Amen.
yeah, we're not
Amen.
perfect at all. I don't think we will never be perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Never
As
will. Never
yeah, as
will.
people, we gonna make our fall downs, but you know what? But don't make the same mistakes you done made when we were younger. I think in your 40s, I think you should already done made your mistakes and learned from them and move on, move forward with your life.
And they
And just don't
always
make
ask,
those same mistakes.
and that's why he always wants us to come to him to learn more. And
Yep.
like you said, not to continue on making those same mistakes you made before. That you're getting
Mhm.
wiser, you're getting older to make
Mhm.
newer mistakes and not the old mistakes, but you're learning from them old ones.
Hmm. You're right. I mean, it's just something that I've learned over the years. Luckily, luckily my uncle talks to me about a whole lot of things, and I'm so grateful for my uncle because I know the man part of it, or what he tells me about what
Yeah,
men do. Girl, oh yes, I be loving them conversations with my uncle. Girl, yeah, I love it.
yeah. It's good
I
to
learned
have them old school, old head, the males' perspective on things too, because a lot of black women need that. A lot of black women need that.
right, and you know what? Also, too, if I don't know if you guys agree with me, but black women, we are the most unprotected black women in this universe. Don't nobody protect us. We have to protect ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Look at that girl at McDonald's. She tore that man up, and did nobody
Oh,
help her? Nobody helped her.
ah,
He snatched her up so quick, and she was
and
welling on him.
he
Good thing, you know what? But I
dropped
say
them
good.
beans on her head.
Yep. But you know what? Good thing she is a trained boxer. That's why she was fighting like that. Most black women that you see, you know how we fight? We fight like a windmill. We got our
I
arms on.
don't.
No, I don't fight like that. I fight like a straight dude.
Mm,
We ain't gonna talk about that. You trying to get me, girl? You trying to get me
we
started?
both
You better
do.
stop.
We trying to go back.
We were
We
just
trying
talking
to
about
go back
positive vibes, girl.
I
there.
said, I be seeing, I used to see my aunt fight, and I just be looking at her like, you fight like that? Girl, you ain't gonna get nowhere fighting like a windmill. You better throw
Girl,
them.
stop
You better
it.
throw them. Girl,
You throw
I
them
be
D's on it.
I be telling my auntie, you better throw them. I be telling my aunt, you better throw them D's up. Put your hand. And my aunt, she's 6 years, seven. She's 6 years older than me. I said, you better fight with your fist. Stop going on like this, girl.
Right.
Girl, if you
So I don't think Stephanie is encouraging fighting, but at the same time, you do need to be able to defend
defend
yourself in a
yourself.
situation. If somebody trying to snatch you up in the middle of the night, like back in like probably my first 30 days or something like that, I took a self defense class. I got a video in my playlist of my first 30 days, so I hope y'all check it out. But it was a lot. I really liked that video because it just helps people learn a few moves. Like if somebody come behind you, like what to do, because we're very vulnerable. As a woman,
Hmm.
or man or anybody could see you as being vulnerable as a woman. So you want to make sure that you know something to defend yourself, to protect yourself, at all times, in any situation. Like she said, that girl has some moves. You know what I'm saying? So ain't
Oh,
nobody
damn.
gonna say go fight nobody, but you gotta have some common sense and know how to protect yourself.
Right,
Okay.
right, right. And now for me, I know Taekwondo. I've been taking since I was young, all up until my adulthood. So, hopefully, I try not to be out at night anyway. I like to be in the house before it gets dark. But sometimes I
That's
may
a
go to
mind
the store. Yeah,
resting.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you girl, y'all, don't let me get on this R. Kelly thing. Girl, we having a good conversation.
Uh-uh.
Mm.
No, we ain't going
No,
that far.
we ain't gonna talk about that because I haven't. You know what? I have not even seen. You know what? I have not even seen it. I have not even seen it anyway, so I
I
can't
haven't
talk
seen
about it.
it either.
No.
Me
Mm-mm.
either. We
But
ain't
Hey,
talking
yes,
I
about
know
that.
there's some. I bet there's some viewers talking now, aren't they, Whitney? Who's
see
talking?
that. Yeah, the viewers
Yeah,
talking now.
everybody
Look,
said concealed weapon on deck. Yep, I took the concealed to carry class too. People are crazy. Oh, she said people are crazy as hell out here. You better know something nowadays.
yeah, 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 exactly. Because you have to protect yourself, and we don't. We are the most unprotected. Like that's what Malcolm X, the black women. He did say that black women are the most unprotected
Your
women.
volume is down.
Um, who mine? You talking about mine? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I want to just. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish that, but I want to just say, yeah, protect your physical, protect
Hmm.
your mental, protect
Hmm.
your spiritual. Okay.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Stephanie.
Yeah, so just don't let your no, just don't, and also too, don't let nobody just bring you down, and don't let people tell you what you can and cannot do, or you ain't gonna be good at it. You're nothing, you know. Don't let men are really good to put fault on us all the time. So you just just pray about it. All I can say, you just pray and pray and pray and ask God to, remove you from that, So, I mean, that's all I can say. But I really like this. This was, you need to have more of these. This is good. I like this, girl. Yes,
We yes, we could definitely have more. I really liked it too. I just want to say also, not just I don't know. I think I gotta yeah something going on. Where me
and
what?
and also
Okay,
too, when you get offline, I have to tell you something as well too. You're gonna flip. This is sad. It's sad. It's really sad.
okay. So we're gonna close this out. I really do like to get to know my family. I call y'all my family. Like I'm serious about that. Like my YouTube family. Y'all been supporting me from day one. Some of y'all just coming in, some of y'all whatever, but you supporting me, and I appreciate it. I don't know how. I don't care if you watch one video or if you barely watch the video or if you watch all my videos. I really appreciate that. But I just appreciate y'all. I think we lost Tiffany, but I want to just say thank y'all for coming in and watching this live. We're gonna close it out. Everybody who's been in the comments, standing in live, watching the whole thing, y'all, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all support me with every single thing I do. Like, you don't understand how much that means to me, how much it has changed my life. Regardless of what my journey was, if I didn't have y'all, like if I was in this journey and I went on YouTube, like I don't know what I'd do because you know what I'm saying? I'm by myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Without y'all in this journey, y'all support me, y'all congratulate me, y'all uplift me, and y'all don't know, like I could cry right now, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real.
That's
Um
okay. That's all right.
yeah, like I
You'll
for
be all
real, I
right.
really appreciate it, y'all. And it's so much more that I have to come for y'all. This wasn't even really even planned. We just popped this on today. So the stuff that I have planned for y'all, y'all are gonna be blown away for 2000. I got Marion going on up in here. Y'all know I always do. For 2019, I have so much planned for my channel to upgrade and change it. And I really thank y'all for being by my side when I barely knew how to edit, and I'm still learning today. Woo!
Oh, Nita, you're all right, girl. Cry it out, baby. Cry it out, baby.
But we go ahead and close up this live. Make sure y'all tell people to subscribe and support this channel. Tell people to come and watch these videos. Share my videos on different platforms. Tell people about this channel because it's about to be a really big movement. Oh, there she goes. She came back. Um, Sorry, we lost you for a second, girl.
We sure do.
I don't know what happened. It
I'm
just,
glad
Mm.
you're back. But
yeah.
okay, start your channel, girl. And also Tiffany's gonna be starting a channel. And Stephanie, are you starting a channel too?
Do you think I should? I don't know. We'll talk about that.
Girl, yes. What you talking about? I'll
Girl,
be
you
watching
better
this.
start
I
your
will be watching
channel.
it. I'm already ready for all your advice and everything.
Very
You know,
educational.
girl, you know what? My channel, if I get a channel, it's gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna tell you because I'm gonna talk about some of everything. I'm gonna put my cut because my cousins, they comedians. They live in Chicago, so they gonna be in my videos too. So I might, yeah, I
Yeah,
just think I
do
may do
that.
it.
Yeah.
What happened to Nita?
I'm here. I'm still
Oh,
here.
oh,
She
okay.
got quiet.
I was listening.
So she, so yeah,
Y'all
so
not used to me being quiet.
so
Mhm.
yeah, I do want to get a YouTube channel. I'm gonna be like, I guess I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna buy some toys. I'm gonna be like that boy and don't show your face and be like, okay, this toy do this and this is how you can play with this toy and this toy comes with it. Now I'm just playing, but yeah, I really want to. I just gotta, write down the content or the content what I want to talk about. And Nita, I'll talk to you about that later. What I already got up my sleeve, girl, because I don't want your viewers to know yet until I make that
Okay.
move.
Surprise, surprise.
That's
Uh-huh,
right.
girl.
Very good. Very good.
Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely.
Okay, well, you want to say bye, Tiffany?
Well, I wanted to say nice meeting you, Stephanie.
Nice meeting you as well,
And I
Tiffany.
can't wait
Hey.
to talk to you even more so. And I'm glad that I got to talk to the both of y'all. And God bless and hope to talk to you even more. And everybody, I want to let everybody know, the viewers, hey, I'll be coming on soon. I look for Tiffany. And
Oh, see, okay. And to your, okay. And to Nita's viewer, it was nice. I can't see you guys, but of course, you guys just in there just typing in your, your questions or whatever, what have you. But this was, I really enjoyed you guys. Nice meeting you as well, Tiffany and Nita. Keep them videos
Okay.
rolling, baby girl.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
Okay, because we need you, girl. Girl, we need you.
yes, we do.
We need you.
Now, let me just say something about Tiffany because I talk to Tiffany a lot, especially like I think it's been like this last week. We've been really connecting, right, Tiffany?
Yes, we
And
have.
this girl be having me my stomach about to burst from laughing, like back hurting. I'm talking about I be almost about to pass out. She had me laughing so dang on hard. And that's the
Mm-mm.
kind of people you really, really need in your corner because I
Same to
can
you.
call her and talk to her at any time, and she's always positive. She's always making me laugh. Like she make me laugh more than anybody I ever knew. Like so,
Same,
I can't wait to see her
same about
channel. And I hope
her.
you better not be trying to act all like you ain't funny when you get your channel because I'm expecting to laugh. I'm
Oh,
expecting it.
Tiffany, we waiting, Miss Tiffany, we waiting on your channel, girl. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In 2 weeks,
I'm
your
ready.
channel should be up in 2 weeks. Okay.
It
Okay.
might be less than that.
Okay.
It might be less than that, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
So
ready.
I just want.
I need to
Oh, go
write
ahead.
down a list of things I need to talk about.
Yes. So
Yeah.
also next week, I am going to be doing a series all next week on how to start a channel, tips that I have that I've learned. So you better be in here all next week checking this channel out. If you want to start a channel, if you just started a channel, if you already got a channel, watch this series because it's about to go down. I'm going to just reveal all my secrets so that you can start your channel because I am not a hater and I want to see everybody win. Okay. I don't
Yeah.
care if your channel become more popular than mine or whatnot, whatever. We just doing what we do to support each other. Okay. That's just what it's all
That's
about.
right.
I, you know what I'm saying? I really want to help some people. Like that's my goal. But
Mm-hmm.
like, if you really want to connect with me, hit me up on IG, Sisterlocker TV, or on Facebook, Sisterlocker TV Facebook page. If you really want to get some tips and like get down with like what can you do, you're gonna have to be like ready because I'm not gonna be sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna be like, girl, step it up,
I
Coming
know
do what
raw.
you
that's
gotta
right.
do. Here you go. And you gotta be like, okay, Nita, I know you're trying to help me, so I'm gonna go ahead and do because no one has helped me one time. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has helped me like said, hey girl, you need to I said you need to do this with your thumbnail. You need to do this with the this and this and this. Nuh-uh. So I feel like if somebody would have did the things that I'm going to be showing you next week, my channel would have been already popping months ago. So I
Mm-hmm.
went through trial and error. I learned. I'm still learning. Like I don't know everything. I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only at 1.6K, which I'm still appreciative to. I'm just like blown away from
Mm-hmm.
that. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know everything. I'm not trying to act like I know
Mm-hmm.
everything, but I want to help you with whatever I do know. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right, and we have to get. I think too. I gotta buy like a really good darn camera. Do you ever watch? I'm gonna tell you who also too. The YouTube channel that you should go to and watch. Her name is Shameless Maya. She give you all the tricks and trades how to do your YouTube on your phone, how to the clearness and what type of. She talks about tech, what kind of stuff she buys and what kind of camera she buys. Because some of them channels their stuff look real clear, like crispy clear.
Who is it
Shameless
again? Because
Maya.
I'm gonna have to check her out.
Oh, Shameless Maya.
Okay, I'm
Is
gonna
her
check her out
last
tonight.
is her Maya spelled with the Miya?
My MYA Maya.
Mya. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check
Okay.
her out.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
y'all.
Yep.
If we don't stop, we're gonna be on here all night because we vibe together. We
We
shoot.
do.
Yeah,
We
well,
be on here
ride or
all night.
die.
Miss, you know what, Miss? Wait a minute, Miss Ali needed to be on here. She missed it.
Yeah.
I know we all would have been vibing together.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
She's so she's so nice and calm, and
That's
She
my
she's
is.
girl.
yes,
She would
that's
have
my
had a
girl
lot in
too.
our spirit world.
We've
Yeah, she
all
sure
been
would
like,
have. You ain't like.
Yum yum right. Mm.
I ain't doing all that now. Yeah, that's
Oh
my girl.
Lord.
That's my girl. So yeah,
Yeah.
shameless Maya. As people are asking what you say, shameless Maya. Yep, that's it. No, not Maya. It's Mya, right?
Hold on.
Or
Let
is it
me
Maya?
hold on. Let me check and see to make sure. Hold on. Let me check real quick. It's not going to take me long. Let me get on my laptop.
And that's one thing about me. I vibe with all type of people. Like I might be loud and kind of cray cray, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I can vibe with anybody that has a positive vibe. If you have some type of vendetta over me, like that's on your own because I'm not a kind of person. I don't hold no grudges. I move forward. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. Let's learn from the
Hmm.
mistakes and let's keep moving. So
Right.
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of person I am. I don't have any enemies. Like I don't have any enemies. And if you like an enemy of mine, that's you something that's on your own. Cause honey, I don't got no enemy. That's something that
Mm-hmm.
you done develop on your own. And that's something that you're gonna need to be delivered from, honey, because you ain't gonna get me
Oh,
started on none of
it's
that mess.
Right.
okay. So it is Maya.
Okay.
Maya. Shameless Maya.
Okay, check out Shameless Maya, y'all. I'm gonna be watching her tonight. I don't even know if I ever seen it. But okay, look, let's close down this live because y'all, we'll keep on going with all type of topics. We
Yeah,
done
we
went
will.
all over the whole place.
Yep. Tell your viewers we are so sorry. This is supposed to be like 45 minutes long, maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think we almost at 2 hours now. So
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Mm. But you know what? There's some YouTubers out there that their videos be long and I be watching them too.
me
I
too.
do too. I be watching them videos. I ain't gonna lie, I
Oh
be
Lord.
watching them.
Did some of your viewers did they leave the chat?
Yeah, a lot of people that probably about half of people that was here. But it's still people here, so it was a lot, whatever.
Okay.
They'll go back.
Okay.
They'll come
So
Okay.
back.
people, and that's people. Some people might have came for the part that they came for. It served their purpose. That purpose for that
Mm-hmm.
person. And the people that
Yeah.
are now is serving a purpose for them. And the people who
Right.
rewatch the whole thing, they'll get to enjoy the whole thing. So that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
I'm just
good
But
to
glad.
me.
yeah, we gonna go ahead and close it out, y'all. So go ahead and just y'all want to say y'all last little goodbyes, and then I'm just gonna close it on out.
See
Thank
ya.
you and God bless.
Thank you and peace, joy, and happiness, y'all. That's all I got to say. It was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was good. Good talk. Good information. Good information. Good talk.
Yes.
We love your viewers. Just subscribe and click that button, y'all. And then,
Okay.
hey,
And if you have any comments or
Okay.
anything, leave us some comments and leave them right there for Miss Nita, to tell us. If you have any questions for us, leave them in that little box below.
yep. Again, like I said, like, subscribe, and click that button, y'all. I don't know where that button is. I think it's on the left hand side, I believe. I don't know. But I'm
To the
just saying,
left, or right, or down below.
yep. Like and subscribe to Nita's channel. All right.
That's
There we go.
Okay.
much
Well,
love.
Thank everybody who came in and watched it live. Like they said, like, comment, and subscribe. They already pros. Ring that bell so you can get the notification when something else pop up. You never know what's gonna come at you. This was definitely a surprise, so I hope everybody who caught it enjoyed it. I hope y'all go back and watch it again if you want to. If you missed some of it, share it with your friends, your family, or whoever is interested in Sister Locks. And I'll be back again with another video, y'all.
All right then.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye. I have to call you niggas. I gotta tell you something. Okay.